All right, so moving on to the final segment, we're going to be pivoted over here to the world of wrestling inside the WWE world, and I'll be sharing my WWE Saturday Night's main event prediction. So as I record this segment, there's only 3 matches that are slated to take place on the card. We'll probably see one more match added in the midway point of the week, or maybe Friday on Friday night's SmackDown's episode. So we got 3 matches on the card. You got some women's tag team action where Rhea Ripley and Io Sky will be defending their women's tag team titles against Judgment Day's Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez for the women's tag team titles. Now, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez won a number 1 contenders triple threat tag team match a few weeks ago on Raw to earn this women's tag team title opportunity, defeating the tag teams of Lyra Valkyria and Bayley and the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane. So, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez have earned the opportunity to wrestle away the women's tag team titles, possibly wrestle the titles away from Rhea Ripley and Io Sky at Saturday night's main event. So, honestly, with all 4 of these women in the match, I think this could be a great match on the card. We're talking about 4 women that are some of the best women's wrestlers that the WWE has to offer today, and Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Liv Morgan, and Roxanne Perez. This should be a really good tag team match. A lot of creative spots, a lot of near falls, good tag team move sets in this match. I think we'll see some drama towards the end of the match with Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez possibly not clicking, not being on the same page, and that could possibly cost them winning the women's tag team titles. I think Rhea Ripley and Io Sky will retain the titles due to the miscommunication that will happen towards the end of the match with Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. I think either Rhea or Io will pin Roxanne Perez to retain the titles, and that will set up some conflict in the Judgment Day between Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez for not getting the titles brought back to the Judgment Day. So I think it's too early to take the titles off of Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. They just won it on the first edition of Raw in the calendar year 2026. I think they'll retain the titles, and Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez will have ongoing issues for not winning the titles. And I think Liv Morgan's in store for a huge Road to WrestleMania push, whether she wins the Royal Rumble in a couple weeks or she wins the Elimination Chamber to get a title opportunity. Next match, you will see Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu. Now, this is honestly a good storyline happening on the blue brand of Friday Night SmackDown. Now, Jacob Fatu is coming back. He's came back and returned back to the blue brand after being written off of television due to an unknown attacker taking him off of television. And I like the return angle of Jacob Fatu. He's unhinged. He's trying to find answers of who the unknown attacker was, and he interfered in the 3 stages of Hell WWE Championship match where the third fall was taking place in the steel cage between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. Jacob Fatu attacked both Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes, but as he was attacking Cody Rhodes in the steel cage, Drew McIntyre snuck out the back door, escaped the cage, and won the WWE title. So Jacob Fatu costed Cody Rhodes the WWE Championship, and Cody Rhodes doesn't have an immediate rematch to face Drew McIntyre. So now Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu are just going to beat the hell out of each other pillow to pillow. I like the storyline. Jacob Fatu still trying to find answers. Cody Rhodes trying to get his revenge for him losing the WWE Championship. I think this match between Cody and Jacob, the feud could continue and spill out in the Royal Rumble with both wrestlers possibly eliminating each other when we get to Saudi Arabia. But I think for Saturday night's main event, I think this match will either end in a double countout or one of the wrestlers winning the match by disqualification to protect the winner heading into the Royal Rumble. I don't think either Cody Rhodes or Jacob Fatu will lose the match clean. So I think this feud will continue. I think, of course, it will spill out in the Royal Rumble with one of these guys eliminating each other from the Rumble or both of them eliminating each other from the Royal Rumble, and the feud will continue down the line. And then the final match that's on the card for now, you have Randy Orton versus Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams versus Damian Priest in a fatal 4-way match. The winner will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. So I do like this fatal 4-way match between Randy Orton, Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, and Damian Priest. Like I just said a few moments ago, the winner of this fatal 4-way match will be the number 1 contender and face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. Now, every wrestler on SmackDown has won their respective match. To qualify for this fatal 4-way match, Randy Orton defeated The Miz, Sami Zayn defeating Ilya Dragunov, Trick Williams winning his match, and Damian Priest defeating Solo Sikoa. So everybody is here for for a reason. But I actually like the fact that the winner of this Fatal 4 will be next in line for title opportunity. I think Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes, after the 3 stages of hell stipulation and that ongoing rivalry that's been going on since the fall, it needs to cool down and we need a little break from it. So I like somebody else stepping up to challenge Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship in his first title defense. This Fatal 4 is going to be special, though. I think this match could steal the show because you have the veteran, the Viper, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn chasing his first world title in his WWE career. You have Trick Williams, the newest addition to the blue brand of Friday Night SmackDown, one of the red-hot wrestlers that carried NXT over the last few years. And then Damian Priest is a former world champion in his own right. But I think this match is going to steal the show. I'm going to go with Randy Orton to win the Fatal 4-Way match here. I think Randy Orton will win the Fatal 4-Way match and wrestle Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. And I know the match was in Montreal, and Sami Zayn is from Canada. I think he's from Quebec, Canada. I think Sami Zayn's going to lose the Fatal 4-Way, and honestly, he could be the wrestler that eats the pinfall loss in this match to build up the anticipation and the storyline of Sami Zayn chasing his first world title, whether Sami Zayn could possibly win the Royal Rumble or win the Elimination Chamber in Chicago to earn a world title opportunity at WrestleMania. That time will tell, but I think that storyline will continue with Sami losing the match, eating the pinfall, and Randy Orton advancing to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. But that is my WWE Saturday Night's main event predictions. That is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Tom Cyree, signing off, and I'll see you guys on next week's episode.